A sudden, severe thunderstorm system unleashed torrential downpours across Brooklyn today, triggering widespread flash flooding, submerging major arterial roadways, and plunging the borough's transportation network into absolute chaos.
What the fuck is going on? The water up to the people's waist.
The National Weather Service, NWS, issued an urgent flash flood advisory covering Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, and Staten Island after a sharp cold front collided with a record-breaking heat wave.
I just had to show this less than an hour in a New York flood.
According to real-time meteorological data provided by the New York State Mesonet, the storm dropped an unprecedented 2 inches of rain in less than an hour. This intense volume of water instantly overwhelmed Brooklyn's aging subterranean drainage infrastructure, turning busy commercial avenues into fast-moving rivers and catching thousands of afternoon commuters completely off guard. Emergency response units have been deployed in massive numbers across multiple neighborhoods to manage the unfolding crisis. Local authorities are strictly urging residents to seek higher ground and refrain from any non-essential travel. The sheer speed of the storm system created hazardous conditions within minutes of the initial downpour. The combination of localized torrential rainfall and intense wind gusts reaching up to 60 miles per hour caused significant structural and environmental damage across southern and central Brooklyn. King's Highway obstruction. In a high-profile incident captured by local residents, a massive, decades-old tree was violently uprooted by the storm. The tree fell directly across 501 King's Highway, completely blocking the critical intersection, snapping overhead utility lines and crushing several parked vehicles.
Crazy that is. It's the street. Oh, how crazy that is.
Subway inundation. Underground, the situation deteriorated rapidly as stormwater breached the entranceways of numerous subway stations. Massive cascades of water poured onto platforms and overtracks, forcing the Metropolitan Transportation Authority, MTA, to implement extensive delays, cancellations, and emergency reroutes across several major lines serving Brooklyn. Neighborhood flooding. In neighborhoods like Gravesend and Bay Ridge, low-lying streets accumulated over a foot of standing water. Local commercial businesses on Fifth Avenue reported water breaching their storefront thresholds, forcing workers to frantically deploy sandbags and water pumps. Crown Heights inundation. Striking visual reports from Crown Heights also confirmed severe flooding inside the main shore at 770 Eastern Parkway, where water quickly inundated the lower level floors of the historic synagogue.
God damn, bro. His shit's cooked. That nigga's shit's cooked. Nigga, I'm waiting. Absolutely not. This shit is crazy, bro. This is why I'm gonna stay my ass in Harlem.
Today's flash flood event serves as a stark, immediate reminder of a broader, systemic threat facing the metropolitan area. It coincides with the release of a landmark climate study published in the peer-reviewed journal Science Advances. The comprehensive research details how human-induced climate change has exponentially accelerated urban flooding risks nationwide, positioning New York City at the absolute epicenter of the coastal flood crisis. The findings are deeply alarming for local residents. Approximately 4.4 million New Yorkers, representing half of the city's total population, now live in areas exposed to extreme flood damage. Furthermore, the study concludes that nearly 47% of all existing buildings in New York City are structurally vulnerable to severe damage from intense, short-duration rainfall events like the one experienced today. Low-lying coastal sections of Brooklyn, including Red Hook, Brighton Beach, and the Coney Island Peninsula, are explicitly classified as highest risk zones due to the compounding effects of rising sea levels and structural land subsidence. In response to the deteriorating weather conditions, the New York City Emergency Management (NYCEM) department has activated its specialized NYC flood prep protocols. Authorities have distributed an urgent borough-wide checklist to ensure public safety during the remainder of the storm cycle. Immediate basement evacuation. Because subterranean apartments and boiler rooms flood first and present the highest risk of entrapment, residents in basement units are ordered to move to upper floors immediately when water begins pooling. Strict travel restrictions. Drivers are explicitly warned to obey the universal directive, turn around, don't drown. Attempting to operate a vehicle through flooded underpasses or submerged streets can stall engines, destroy electrical systems, and sweep vehicles away. Emergency go bag readiness. Families should ensure their emergency go bag, containing essential identification documents, prescription medications, flashlights, and mobile phone chargers, is packed and placed near their primary exit.